here. Today's pick a card reading is their feelings plus their actions, what actions they're going to take towards you, the energy surrounding this connection as well. We're going to see what messages Spirit has for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Let's take a look at the groups. We've got group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. You are welcome to choose your selection in whichever way resonates with you. You can choose by the image, by the feeling that you get, by the sound of my voice, by the colours, whatever resonates with you. The first one is the Priestess, the High Priestess. The second one is the Moon, and the third one is the Empress, but it doesn't really matter. I did notice that the first one has a crescent moon, group number 2 has a full moon, and group number 3 has the entire solar system on the cards. You may not be able to pick that up, but I thought that was quite interesting as well. So yeah, make your selection. Remember, these are general, so if it doesn't resonate with you, choose another group or choose another one of the pick a card readings on my channel. I've got lots of playlists available to you, so you can definitely get in touch with the message that Spirit wants to share with you today. These readings are a blend of my intuition and your intuition, all right? But yes, when you're ready, all your timestamps are in the description box below. Hit your timestamp and I'll see you in a moment. Hey everyone, this is your reading for everyone who picked group number 1 and this incredible and beautiful card with the High Priestess on it. So let's take a look at what is going on with you. I'll begin with some oracle cards to see what we have for you, and then we will jump into your tarot as always. Lust. Okay, those are the feelings that they have for you. They desire you very strongly. There's a lot of sexual attraction in this connection between you and your person. You guys have a lot of chemistry between one another. I feel like it feels very intense. I'm hearing that for some of you, you may be dealing with a player. If that's the case, you already know about it, but look out for that. I feel like if that's the case, you feel like you can handle it, but you know, can you? We will see. So yeah, secret admirer. So this may be something that is a little bit on the down low, that you're kind of feeling the vibes with this person, but perhaps in this group they haven't come towards you yet, or it's kind of been unspoken. You're feeling that electricity between you both, right, in this connection, but perhaps it has been unspoken. They're kind of checking you out from afar. This could be a crush type situation where you have kind of sexual attraction with this person, you've got a crush on them, or they've got a crush on you, you want to know how they feel, right? That's what I'm seeing here. Or this could be another energy that's coming in as well that Spirit wants to highlight for you, that you've got somebody who has clocked you, you are on their radar, and yeah, they find you, they're desiring you, they find you very attractive. Okay, so you may not know about this just now, which is why it's a secret, but just see how it plays out, how it unfolds in the next few weeks. See if this person reveals themselves. But this could be that this connection is just on the down low a little bit. Maybe it is forbidden in some way. This attraction that you have with this person and that they have with you, because they desire you. Perhaps it is forbidden for some of you for whatever reason, because you're work colleagues, or there's a weird dynamic, or where you're not allowed to date one another, or you are in another connection, perhaps a complicated situation. No judgment from me here on Lumiere, that is for sure. Everlasting. This is good. So I feel like this is a flame that can burn for a long time, right? There is a black feather on this card. So if you see a black feather, that's a sign for you about this connection as well. So I see that here. So yeah, it isn't, we were looking at that, it isn't just lust. This is something that has got long-term potential. This is a flame that can burn for a long time. Okay, so I think that is important to know. It's interesting. Let's find out. So they desire you, but they also see a future with you. Okay, let's jump into your tarot. Yeah, okay, Aries energy and Virgo's energy showing up straight off the bat. We see the Ace of Wands coming out as your first card. This is really that indication of that lust here, that this may be just the beginning of something that you want to sort of explore. There's been that kind of spark of attraction, that desire. This could be a relationship that is unconsummated, where you haven't explored that kind of sexual side of it at this time. But it feels like your person is controlling themselves. I see that here really strongly, or you both are. So yeah, they feel desire for you, they feel sexual attraction towards you, maybe romantic attraction as well. They are interested in you, but there's something here whereby they are controlling themselves. Okay, they're trying to do the right thing, or they're doing what they believe is for the best. They've been holding themselves back, but they want you, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. If this is resonating with you, they desire you, they want to come towards you, they want you, but they are controlling themselves and trying to keep a lid on it. Okay, maybe they think it isn't a good idea, or it is wrong in some way, or it is forbidden in some way, and that is why they're doing that. But there could be a lot of different reasons for why they're showing up in this particular energy. Right? But let us see. Could also be that they don't know how to approach you as well. I'm seeing that they don't know. They feel a bit tied up, maybe tied up to another situation, or not able to make you an offer at this time. Okay, that's showing up here as well. But they want to, okay? This is someone who's very grounded, someone who's very empowered. This is someone who wants to do the right thing by you and other people in concerned in their life in this situation as well. All right. I feel like this is somebody who's like at a distance from you, definitely. I see 1111 here. This may be someone who you're trying to manifest, right? This is what I'm seeing. It's just like, I feel like you want to get closer to this person, and yet it feels like they're getting further away from you. I feel like you've been very patient. This could be long distance connection. I really get a sense so that this is someone that's been in your life and is now not in your life, okay? So maybe they've left your life, or they've moved away, right? Is what I'm seeing. They've had to move for work, or because of their family responsibilities or something like this, that life has taken you both in different directions. I feel like you're trying to call them back into your life, or trying to manifest them in your life, all right? It's what I'm seeing here. But this is something that your person wants as well. They feel that magnetic pull to come towards you, and yet, yeah, it feels like they can't get close to you. This is the energy that I'm getting from your person. I feel like what I'm hearing from Spirit is you're watching and waiting, watching and waiting. So there's some element of divine timing here. I think you're watching and waiting for them to make a move. They're watching you to make a move, something like this, to kind of get into right alignment. But there's this thing where they want to get closer to you, and yet they feel like they can't for whatever reason. Something is blocking this connection, blocking them from getting closer to you, blocking them from coming towards you. It could just be that you are at physical distance from one another, okay? Let's see what else we have. Yeah, this is it. Oh my goodness, such a strong message coming out. If this is your message, you will know. If it isn't, you know what to do. You know how it works. This person sees you as a soulmate, right? They see you as a soulmate. They want to be united with you 100%, or reunited with you, right? If you've been apart, okay? They desire you so much. They fantasize you. They daydream about you. They think about you. They talk about you. They love it when you come up in conversation, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Or they find ways to kind of bend the conversation around to talking about you, because it makes them feel excited, okay? They feel like uplifted and excited talking about you. They've definitely got you up on the pedestal. You are exactly their type. They feel very excited around you. They feel a lot of desire for you, but they want to be with you, okay? And yet we've got this 8 of Swords. They can't, right? Something is blocking this connection for them. So yeah, if you're wondering like what's going on, or they're giving me mixed messages, they want to be with you, okay? They desire you, they're attracted to you, they find you very attractive, they see you as a match, right? They feel very comfortable with you, like, you know, they feel like very at home when they're with you. And yet something is holding them back. There's something here which is acting as a block. I'm going to grab this deck. Hang on a second. Yeah. There is something here which is acting as a block to stopping this connection from progressing and moving forward. That again, there's this energy that they are holding themselves back. There's something here about their own, see, it doesn't feel like it's about their fears, right? Often, you know, I get this message of just like their own limiting beliefs, their own fears are holding them back, but it seems like there's something here that's in the way that could be, you know, some sort of rules that I feel like they're bound by some kind of rules to do with their work or their religion or their responsibilities or their family. It's just like they're tied. I'm hearing my hands are tied. Okay. Right, so there's just like, I want you, but there's nothing that I can do about it because I've already made my choice, or I'm already in this commitment, or you know, I don't want to turn my life upside down and move halfway across the world. It feels like too much. However, this is resonating with you. These are just examples of how I'm picking up on the energy, but this is what I'm hearing. My hands are tied, right? They want you, they want to be with you very strongly, and yet they feel for some reason that it's impossible, or they can't do that, or they can't find a solution to it, okay? I see Taurus energy here, Pisces energy, Leo's energy as well showing up in your reading, Gemini energy as well. So yeah, a lot of different energies showing up. I wanted to check in with your energies to see how you are showing up to this connection. I feel like you are already in a commitment. Okay, so this could be something where it's complicated, right? I just feel like you're married to somebody else, or you're living with somebody else and you're kind of with them because of financial reasons or because of the family. There is no judgment here on Lumiere ever, okay? I know that life can be complicated, is what I'm sensing. Or it could just be the case that you want them to choose you over somebody else, okay? That they're married to somebody else or with somebody else. It could be like an unhappy marriage, or they're just with someone because they've got family responsibilities. But it really feels like one or both of you are in other commitments. Those commitments could be work or legal commitments, right? Even to do with property or something like this, but whatever it is, you're just like, I want to find a way out of this. I love you. You know, I've got these strong feelings for you. I want to explore this. I want you to choose me. I want you to be committed to me, right? But there's such a strong energy that there's some kind of third party energy, whatever it is. I really feel like either you or this person are in a committed relationship with somebody else, and yet you love each other anyway, which is why this is maybe a little bit clandestine or a secret. Feels like there is some sorrow attached to that, just like that you want to kind of manifest a solution to that situation, if that's resonating for you, okay? It's just like you're not entirely free, or your person isn't entirely free. Could be that they're studying or learning. I see that here really strongly, that they have to be in college or in university or doing what it is that they're doing at this time, okay? But I see that you love them unconditionally, that you see that you will love them regardless of what happens, that your love runs very deep for them, that you are deeply emotionally invested, that you wear your heart on your sleeve, that your heart is open to them, but that in your heart of hearts you would really like them to commit to you, that you would like quite a traditional relationship, with them. Let's see what else we have. So I feel like they've been holding back quite a lot. They feel like there's this, they see that the offer is there, okay? They see that there is this potential between you both, okay? And yet they're experiencing like a lot of inner conflict regarding this connection. right? They're sort of fighting with themselves over what it is that they want. They are emotionally invested in this, but there's this energy where they feel like the best thing to do is to walk away, right? Or that they know that they're going to have to walk away from something that they're emotionally invested in to pursue this. So this could be something, this, you know, they've got this choice, right? There is an inner struggle here because they've got this choice whereby they either choose the connection that they're already invested in, right? Or they choose you. And they're also emotionally invested in that, okay? And whatever happens, they're going to have to give something up, and they're going to have to walk away from something that they've put a lot of time and energy into, and that they've put their heart into. And they feel like they're between a rock and a hard place. They feel like they don't know what to do for the best. You know, they want to be happy, they want you to be happy, they want everyone else to be happy, and it's just like, I can't find a way of making everyone happy. And it's making them just want to go off into a cave and kind of hide a little bit. But they see that the offer is there, they know that you are, you know, up for this, that you are open to this, that the offer is there. They see it, and they don't know what to do about it. They really, really don't know what to do. They feel like there's a lot of confusion. They feel like by making that choice it will upset a lot of people, okay? And so they're reluctant to make any kind of decision. They want fate to intervene and make the decision for them, or they want you to make the decision for them. They're just like, well, if you say no, or if you walk away, then I don't have to make the decision, and then the responsibility of this isn't on me. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here for you guys. And then they can, excuse me, they can abdicate responsibility for this whole thing and just be like, oh, well, it's out of my hands. They really want this. They really, whoever else is involved in the mix, or even just you, right? They just want somebody else to take responsibility for it because they can't handle it. That's what I'm seeing here. They just want to kind of sneak away. Let's see what else we have. Oh, look at this. That is a turn up. So I feel like your person, yeah, I see Scorpio's energy here. This situation is transforming. Okay, this situation, there is going to be a change happening, right? In this situation. And I feel like previously they've been running from this connection, they've been running away from you, they've been running away from their feelings, but all that is about to change. And I see them coming towards you in a way that is quite raw, quite vulnerable, right? Quite humble in a way. And they want to come towards you and they want to be like, 10 of Cups, I love you, why don't we give this a go? Or why don't we give this another go? Or why don't we give this a try at creating this happiness together? So, yeah, that's what I see here. They have been running from this connection for a long time, or for a while. And you may feel that. You're just like, I know that you're attracted to me. Why are you running away from this? This is something that's changing. They're changing their mind is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They may have even told you no, or we can just only be friends, or oh, I've got to do this thing. But they're realizing that that is not an authentic choice. It's not an authentic decision that they're making. And I see them changing their mind and this whole situation being turned on its head and them coming towards you for a relationship, or just being like, I love you, you know, you create a lot of happiness for me, or like you bring me this complete emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. I want to be with you. Wow. That was a twist in the end of this story. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Beautiful rainbow image on the 10 of Cups, as always. So a rainbow may be a sign for you over the next few days, either the image of a rainbow or an actual rainbow. Again, that is Spirit trying to connect with you, give you messages about this connection with this person. Abundance. This is really beautiful. This is an abundance of emotion, that their emotions really run deep when it comes to this connection. Okay, I'm just seeing what energy I'm getting from the decks, which one to draw from now. This one, yeah, this one. yeah, you just make them feel really, really good. You make them feel like they've come home. They just like, you make them feel very grounded and centered and like safe, that kind of feeling of emotional safety. That's what you offer them, that unconditional love, and it is very alluring, okay? Mute. This one comes out all the time, so I think they've been a little bit silent about how it is that they are feeling about you. You know, you did pick the High Priestess as well for the beginning. That kind of secrecy, that kind of this is unspoken between us energy, or this is something that we know about but nobody else can know about it. There's that kind of energy, right, showing up in your reading, and yet the feelings between you run very deep, okay? All right, you are being guided by spirit on this journey towards one another. There is this like light in the darkness that's coming in for you. You want to listen to your inner voice. You want to listen to your inner guide, your intuition on this journey. As you go forward, if you just think, I don't know what's happening, I don't know what's going to happen, I don't know if there's any happiness to be found here, I don't know what they want. Spirit is giving you messages all the time in your dreams, in your daydreams, in signs and synchronicities. Start tuning into that, and you will start to find, or just ask. That's all you need to do. Ask your angels and guides for help, and they will help you. Okay, if that is what you need to feel supported, or to get clarity, or to be shown the way, you can just say, Spirit, show me the way. Timing, we talked about this, that there is an element of divine timing in this connection. It's definitely a case of right person, wrong time, that has been showing up for you in this closer. This is nice. It's like bridging that gap between you, okay? Closing the gap between you that has previously stopped you from exploring this, or connecting, or getting back together, whatever it is. Right, this is from the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks that I've designed. They are all linked in the description box below this video. Alright, you guys, that is everything that I have for you in this reading. Let me know how it resonates down in the comments. I would love to hear from you. It's been my honour to read your cards as always. If you would like to get a personal reading, I recommend Psychic Source. Psychic Source are offering Lumiere subscribers an amazing deal. It is your first reading for just $1 a minute. Okay, so this is amazing, especially if you want to get a longer reading and get all your questions answered. You know, are we twin flames? Are we meant to be together? Will they choose me? What are the blocks to our union? Whatever it is that you want to know, then a Psychic Source advisor can help you and guide you on your journey and give you the insights that you need. So all the details of that deal are linked in the description box below this video, along with everything that I have to offer to help you on your journey. I've got subliminals, guided meditations, and 2 books about manifesting love using feminine energy. Check that all out if it resonates, but I'm sending you lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey my lovelies, this is your reading for everyone who picked group number 2 and this beautiful moon card. So this really says to me that whatever's going on in your connection, that emotions are really running high when we see a full moon like this. This is just like, you know, really emotional in the emotion ocean is what I'm seeing here. With this moon card, it feels like there are things that are yet to be revealed as well. This is a beautiful pink moon, which we see on this card. So this really says to me, maybe you were born under a very special moon, or your person was, maybe it was an eclipse or a blue moon, something like this, or around the time of the pink moon. So there's just something about this where it feels like your meeting was quite serendipitous. Okay, that's the other energy that I'm getting coming in at this time. All right, let's see what we have for you. I'll begin with some oracle cards, and then we will jump into your into your tarot and see what is going on and how your person feels about you and what actions they are going to take towards you. Second chance. Oh my goodness, this is like a powerful message coming out for your reading to begin with. This person wants a second chance with you, right? Now, this is a very specific message. If this excuse me, I'm sorry, I've got some throat chakra issues today. Also, I'm experiencing a lot of energy coming through with this channeling, so I'm tripping up over my words a little bit, but this person wants a second chance with you. They want an opportunity with you, right? And this is specific. So if this is not your reading, then just take what resonates and leave the rest, and or pick one of the other groups, right? But this is someone who's already been in your life. Maybe you have rejected them, maybe it didn't work out, okay, maybe they messed up is what I'm hearing from Spirit, okay? They are really sorry about what it is that they've done. They've got a lot of regrets. They've really grown and learned. They would like an opportunity to talk to you, to reach out to you, to be with you, whatever it is. If this is somebody that you are asking about today who you have separated from, you're in separation or no contact, or a relationship that is over, and yet you still find yourself drawn to this person, thinking about them. This person wants another opportunity with you, another chance with you. So a powerful message from Spirit about this reading for you guys in group number 2. You get confusion as well. I'm not surprised to see that with that moon energy, and then we have another full moon coming out on that card as well. So that is interesting. It feels like your person is very confused about their emotions, or that their confusion and what it is that they were feeling and about the circumstances is what kind of pushed you apart, is what I'm hearing. So some sort of confusion, or like, what do I want to say? Kind of like making assumptions, right? They might have made some assumptions about the future, or about this situation, or about you, or vice versa. These readings can always resonate vice versa. They made these assumptions. It's led to a lot of confusion. What I'm hearing is that they were confused about what it is that they wanted, and that really showed up in their behavior towards you, okay? But I feel like they've had time for the dust to settle, that they've had time to really think about things, and now they have, come to some conclusions around that. So it's something that they've been able to work through. Bliss. They feel so good around you. They feel delicious. They feel like a lot of happiness, right? I don't think I've ever pulled that card before, so that is super interesting as well. Let's jump into your tarot. So yeah, they feel a lot of kind of abundant, good emotional fulfillment with you. That they want to kind of get that high that they get from being with you. They want to kind of be back experiencing your energy, being in your arms, like kissing you is what I'm hearing. That would kind of make them feel like they're kind of king of the world or queen of the world, that they are on cloud 9 as a result of doing that. They realize now, after all of this confusion and difficulty, how happy you make them, right? That is maybe even for some of them the happiest that they've ever been, right? The good times or the happiest times that they've ever had in their lives is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Yeah, I see that Leo's energy here showing up really strongly straight off the bat. I feel like there's a decision being made here. I feel like there's like a possibility or a potential here that has not been realized so far in this connection. It's just like there's something here where it feels like you were invested in this connection, or your person invested, or you both invested in this, and yet you didn't reap the rewards of it. You put the time in, you put the energy in, you put your heart into it, all of this, right? You gave it your all, you gave it your best, and yet you didn't get the outcome that you wanted from that. Like what I'm hearing from Spirit is short-changed. Right, you feel shortchanged by this. You gave it your all, your heart was fully open, and yet you feel shortchanged, and you're just like, but there's so much potential here, so much possibility here, and when it's good, it's really good. It's just like you make each other really happy. You have the same sense of humor. You've got a lot in common. This is like a really good vibe that you've got going on. You may have birthdays in the summer, or have met as part of like a summer romance, or met in the summertime, right? But I feel like there was a window of opportunity here that wasn't like taken advantage of, is what I'm hearing as well. Just a lot of expansive energy here. It feels like you came into their life or into each other's lives and really kind of like showed a lot to one another about like who you are. Maybe they mirrored things to you which you hadn't seen in yourself, or didn't understand about yourself. You didn't understand how beautiful you are, or how handsome you are, or didn't understand how gifted you are, because you took it for granted, right? Or the way that you see the world, and vice versa as well. You just showed them their true self. So you brought each other understanding is what I'm saying. But yeah, there's this strong theme in your reading about feeling shortchanged for the investment that you put into this, okay? Yeah, I see 1111 here, so soulmate twin flame energy showing up in your reading. Your person really feels like a lot of regret over what it is that has happened. They feel very kind of lost without you. They feel a lot of sorrow about kind of where you're at in this situation right now. They feel like they're excluded from your life, from your energy, right now, that they're not able to connect with you. They want to be able to connect with you. They want to reach out to you. They want to call you, okay? I'm seeing that here. But they don't know how, because maybe you've blocked them, or they feel excluded from your energy in some way, which is super interesting. So it's just like maybe you've blocked them energetically. You may not realize that you're doing that, but maybe you've kind of put up a bit of a heart wall or something like this as a way of protecting yourself in this situation, or just protecting your heart from further harm or further hurt, okay? But they have realized their part in this. They want to take personal responsibility for the mistakes that they've made. This is why they feel so sorry for themselves, because they feel like this looks like a relationship that is broken up to me, like something that was quite substantial. You know, maybe you lived together, maybe you invested a lot of time together, maybe this was quite exclusive and serious, right? For some of you, and they feel like they've lost a lot because they invested so much in this, and they are in this energy now where they realize the mistakes that they've made. They realize that they didn't have the clarity that they need to make a good decision, and now they're coming into this this realization of what it is that they've lost. It's like you don't know what you've got till it's gone. They're coming into that realization. I see that here. And they want you to know, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, they want you to know that they've changed. Like, this is what they want to tell you. Like, even if you didn't want them back, or you don't want to take them back, or you're too hurt, or whatever it is, they want you to know that they've changed. They're not the same person, is what I'm hearing. I'm not the same person that I once was, or like they understand now. So much here about understanding things that previously weren't seen, or previously they didn't understand. Let's see what else. Yeah, they feel like they may be younger than you, right? I see Aquarius, Libra energy showing up really strongly in your reading. Pisces energy as well. It's so much here. Oh my goodness. They see the truth of the situation now. They understand themselves. They want to speak their truth to you. I feel like they showed up in a way that was a little bit immature, right? Maybe they played games, maybe they kept things a little bit surface level, and that maybe they never fully opened their heart to you. So it's just like they expected you to open your heart fully to them and to show up for them 100%, whereas they didn't do that. They showed up for you like 25%, and they kept their heart like partially closed in order to protect themselves. You know, that is like emotional immaturity that I'm seeing here, and the truth of that has come out, and now they are kind of reaping what they've sown. Okay, so they may just be younger than you, but they've shown up in a way that is emotionally immature, right? Or their actions have been a little bit immature, right? This is how they've shown up for you. They recognize that now. There is this energy of leveling up, and there is this strong energy of just like, well, you reap what you sow with this. You're just like, well, you showed up in this way that was emotionally immature. You didn't fully open your heart to me. You expected me to do all the work. You expected me to open my heart to you, to be vulnerable, to be fully present, to fully show up, right? And yet you didn't match my energy, and you didn't do the same thing. And now this is what you get for it. And they're very much sitting in that energy, okay? Of like, I'm going to grab this deck actually. Let's move on to this deck so that we can see what's going on. Yeah, they're sitting in that energy, and it's uncomfortable. They don't really like it. They're coming up against themselves, essentially, of their own actions, of their own mistakes. They've gained some wisdom as well as a result of this whole situation. They've gained some wisdom which has really kind of cut through some of their own BS. They've been showing up to this connection and to you with a lot of BS. They didn't realise that that's what they were doing though. It was unconscious. Like you don't know what you don't know. I feel like you've been quite serious with them. You're just like, no, this is as serious as a heart attack. This is just like, I am serious. This boundary, I'm serious about it. What I said to you, I'm serious about it, right? I feel like you've shown up for them in that kind of way. Yes, a message is coming in for you, right? If you're waiting for a message, if you're hoping for a message, if you're hoping that they'll come back around and not give you, you know, and have another chance at this, have another go at this, this is 100% what they want to do, okay? So you need to decide what you want. You know, can you open your heart to them again? Are you open to this? Are you going to unblock them, right? Are you going to unzip your heart and be vulnerable again? Can you do that, right? Because they want to come towards you. More page energy. You've got 3 pages showing up here though. This is the thing, right? This is the thing. So yeah, they're coming towards you. They want to message you. They want to reach out to you. They've got a lot that they want to say to you. Like the moment you say yes to them, they're going to be there. They're going to be on your doorstep. They're going to be around your house. They're going to be in your life. The moment you accept them or say yes to them, they will be there. Or like open yourself up and excuse me, energetically to this connection. They will be there 100%. But it's just like, just saying, I'm sorry, can we have another go at this? I want you back, all of this. So the power is with you. Do you want this? Is this something that you want? Because it looks to me like they're still showing up in a way that's a little bit wishy-washy, a little bit inconsistent, not particularly mature. They're never going to be as emotionally mature or as emotionally intelligent as you are. You run deep, you know, your emotions run deep, the way that I see that with this full moon energy as well. And, you know, we've got the moon and the sun here as well. So it's like divine counterparts, divine masculine, divine feminine showing up in your reading as well, but very different, you know, very different from one another. And it's just like, are they ever going to have the maturity that you need? Are they ever going to have the depth that you need to fulfill you emotionally, to meet your needs, right? To make you feel good. Yeah, I know that there's love here. Yeah, I know that there's attraction here, but is it going to be nourishing enough for you? Is it going to be enough for you? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. Let's see what else is going on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I see that you want a fresh start here. I wanted to check in with your energies to see how you are aligning with this person. Yeah, I see that you want a fresh start with this. You're curious about them. You're curious about what it is that they're doing, what it is that, you know, the potential of this, you know, what could potentially happen if you go down this road. Sometimes we have to do that. We have to have the experience. We can't just dwell on things. We can't guess. We can't just pontificate on everything. You know, sometimes we have to have the experience, and that's the energy that you're in. You're just like, I don't know, or I won't know until I've given it a go, right? You're still attracted to them, you still love them, or you are attracted to them, you are, you know, you do love them, and you're just like, maybe you know that there are some aspects where they don't tick all the boxes for you, but you know, you can't get everything from one person. You know, that is wisdom. Understanding that about romantic connections is knowing that you can't get everything from one person. You do have a lot in common with this person as well. I see so strongly that you just want that you want a fresh chance with this, or that you want them back, or that you want them in your life. You want to be united with them, you still attracted to them, your heart is open to them, and you're curious about where this will take you. and what you can learn as a result of going on this journey. And that is all good. Sometimes we have to have the experience so that we know. And it just feels to me like you're in this energy of just like, I will never know unless we do this, unless we go on this journey. I can't, it's part of your soul's growth, part of your soul's journey to kind of have this experience. So I see them coming back towards you. And I see that there are a lot more experiences for you to share with this person, okay? So loads of aces here as well. You get Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings, okay? Fresh start, fresh energy, fresh chance, whatever it is that you want. You know, a chance at this, another chance at this, whatever it is. It's coming in. The reading is clear. I feel it, like my whole body is tingling. Make no mistake. Right, let's see. Yeah, okay, Taurus energy showing up really strongly in your reading right now. So I feel like, yeah, they want to be in relationship with you, right? I feel like they're holding off on making a commitment towards you. I feel like they're holding off, or they have been holding off on kind of talking to you. They've had some time to think about things, but this whole time they've been checking you out, okay? They've been asking around about you. They've been doing research about you, kind of this Sherlock Holmes energy, right, that we see here with the Page of Swords, right? They've been holding off committing to you or saying that they want a relationship with you, but they've been asking around about you. Who are you seeing? Are you open to this? Do you feel the same way? Are you seeing anybody? What are you doing? Are you happy? Right? They're checking you out on social media, asking around about you, hoping to see you, all of this. And again, just after all this time where they've kind of held back on committing from you or saying that they want a relationship with you, I see you talking, and you've got all the pages in your reading. So this conversation may not, the initial conversation may not be the deepest or the most revealing or the most nourishing. It may be just like, hey, how you doing? Do you want to get a coffee? Or talking about the weather, talking about what's up, right? But maybe not talking about the real things, but they are open to talking about stuff, okay? And they are serious, okay? Okay, after this time where they've had to kind of learn their lessons, they've had to realize what it is that they want or who it is that they are, right? I see them, right? Talking to you, reaching out with a message. They want to talk to you. Let's see what else we've got. I'm going to jump into your oracle cards, I think. Look, so much has happened between us in the past. Can we work through it? A powerful message of talking about that investment that you've put in, unresolved. So a lot of unfinished business between you and a lot of experiences still to be had between you as well. Okay? This is powerful. Forgiveness. Very beautiful. This is from the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle decks, one of the Lumiere decks. If you're ever interested, they are linked in the description box. I have designed them for the community. So your person wants forgiveness. This is what they're coming towards you with. They want you to forgive them for how it is that they've shown up to this connection, right? How it is that they showed up for you. A lot of their behavior came out of this confusion about their own feelings, right? And I see that here with that moon energy as well, that there was just a lot of confusion around the whole thing, but they see the light now, they see the way forward. So much clarity coming for them. Protected. So if you are afraid of opening your heart to them, you can do that. It says you are safe and divinely guided. So that's nice. Let's see if we can get a message for you. And you can protect yourself with your boundaries, okay? You can take it slowly, right? If that's what you're afraid of, if that's what you're worried about. Look, I love this. You get to come out. You are so special to me, and I am building up the nerve to approach you. So I see that here, right? We see that they've realized that they care about you, the depth of their feelings, that they want to continue to invest in this, right? I am building up the nerve to approach you. All of this page energy is some reticence, some shyness, okay? Some shyness around being rejected, around kind of reading the situation wrong, of saying the wrong thing. There's a lot here about kind of being cautious and being afraid of saying the wrong thing to you, or kind of not hitting the mark, okay? And getting it wrong and then kind of messing it up. So they're kind of really taking their time. They want to say that they want a relationship with you, but they're taking their time about doing that because they want to get it right. Okay, this is from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck. If you want to find out more about this connection, then I recommend getting a personal reading. Psychic Source are an amazing platform. They've got amazing gifted psychics on there, and they are offering Lumiere subscribers their first reading for just $1 a minute. It is the best deal out there, particularly if you want a longer, more in-depth reading where you can really get into it and get all your questions answered. Are we twin flames? Are they going to come back towards me? Also about time scales as well. I can't really do time scales in a general reading. But when you have someone connect to your own energy, then they can look at the time scales for you as well. So that may be worth doing. It's a really amazing deal. Check that out if it resonates. They offer a satisfaction guarantee as well. If you're not happy with your reading for whatever reason, you can get another reading with the psychic of your choice absolutely for free. So I highly recommend Psychic Source. It's all linked in the description box. But it has been my honor to read your cards today and sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye bye. Hey there, my lovelies. Welcome to your reading, to everyone who picked this stunning and amazing card for group number 3. Let me see if I can hold it still enough. It may come into focus for you. I can't remember which deck this is from. I'm super sorry, but this is the Empress. So yeah, beautiful divine feminine energy showing up for you in your reading. Let's take a look at some oracle cards to begin. Find out what actions your person's going to be taking towards you and how they are feeling. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These readings are a blend of my intuition and your intuition. You guys know how it works here on the channel right now, right? You know how it works. Let's find out. Wow, regrets coming out here. So your person is really regretting something that they've said or done. This is from the Echo Soul Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks, which I've designed for our community. So yeah, your person is in the energy of regret right now for whatever reason. Maybe there's a missed opportunity, something that they've said or done, and you get limbo, okay? So as a result of this kind of connection, not kind of connection, sorry, this connection, it feels like it's kind of hanging in the balance. Like you're just like, well, is this a thing? Isn't this a thing? Are we over? Do you want to be just friends? It's just like there's no labels here. Nobody knows what's going on, right? So it feels like there's a hiatus, a pause in this connection. That may feel like quite intense, quite stressful for you, okay? See what else we have for you coming out. Oh my goodness, true love. So the reason why they have this regret, okay, the reason that they're holding on to you and holding on to your energy is because they have deep feelings for you. Look at this, right? Look at this. This deck, this Messages of Love Oracle, this has like a lot of mixed messages in here, you know, in terms of light and shade. So, I feel like this is very genuine. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. So the reason that they feel this intense regret that they're going through is because the stakes are high for them, is because they are invested in this, is because this is really real, okay? This is like shit's just got real with this whole connection. So they wouldn't feel intensely about it if it wasn't the real deal for them, okay? So that is worth knowing. Let's find out. Jump into your tarot, see what's going on for you. This is super interesting. Capricorn's energy, Libra, Taurus energy showing up here. You pick the Empress in the upright. You're getting the Empress in the reverse showing up here. So it feels like there's this energy here where you know your value, but they didn't kind of recognize your value, or they haven't been recognizing your value, or they've been, it's this energy where they're like, I don't know, it's like trying to play games or like undermine you, like make you, like gaslight you, or make you believe that you aren't as magical or as powerful or as potent or as special, or that you don't have the potential, something like this. They're trying to make you believe a lie about yourself, okay? It's what I'm seeing here. With this person, I feel like they're showing up in a way that is being like a little bit of a badass with you. I've got to say that it isn't, it's coming from a place of unhealthiness, of toxicness. They do have this capacity to love. This true love could be coming from you, because I see that you are very pure-hearted, that you are very honest, that I'm hearing integrity. You have a lot of integrity with how you show up to connections like this. And it's just like you show up for connections in this way that is very honest, which is very beautiful, right? And it's very powerful. So don't doubt that. Don't think, oh, I'm wrong to have my heart on my sleeve or to have an open heart chakra. You're not wrong. The rest of the world is wrong, okay? So your person is more reluctant to open up than you are, okay? They see it as a weakness, right? They see kind of being open like that as a weakness. I feel like they've tried to push you away, right? Particularly if you resonate with being the divine feminine or as a feminine energy person, I feel like they've tried to kind of push you away a little bit. I feel like they may have like the mother wound or mother issues, right? Some mummy issues that stem from their childhood. For some of you, that's quite a specific message that's coming through, not for all of you. And this is really holding them back from connecting to somebody who shines their light as brightly as you do. Look at this, regardless of your gender. Look, her whole, like, look at that. Is that her heart? Is it her solar plexus? But she is just shining, 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 shining her light, illuminating the way for others, in her power, making life beautiful, making the best out of a situation, making a stranger into a friend, making a house into a home, right? All of this, that is you. Shining your light beautifully. And yeah, your person wants some of that light, but it's just like, what I'm hearing is don't dim to fit in. Don't dim to fit in. So I feel like they've been trying to make you believe something or kind of pull the wool over your eyes, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Now, there are some narcissistic tendencies or traits coming up here. It doesn't mean that's all of who they are. My readings contain both light and shade. Capricorn's energy showing up here, right? This could just be their triggers, their fears that we're seeing here, but this is definitely an issue, right, that they've got around the feminine, around or just like wanting to tear you down in order to make themselves feel better. Okay, so this is like their shadow self that we're seeing in this reading. It doesn't mean that's all of who they are. I'm just saying, just beware, be careful if this is resonating, right? You want to consider that, you want to think about that. But let's see what else we have going on. That's not the full story, obviously. It's just something that Spirit wants you to be aware of. If it's not resonating with you, don't try and make it fit. Don't force it. It's not your story. If you're just like, that's not my person, you know, that message is not for you, okay? Don't panic, don't worry. Stay grounded, stay centered. Spirit does want to connect with you. Yeah, I see that limbo energy here, Leo's energy and Virgo energy showing up really strongly. So it's just like when you met this person or when you met each other, it was just so good. It was golden, it was nourishing, it was delicious. They ticked all the boxes. You were their perfect 10. You could see long-term potential here. I'm hearing honeymoon period. So it felt like there was like a period that was really good. Maybe you went on vacation together. Maybe you met in the summer. But it's just like they were just like illuminating your life, or you illuminated their life, okay? But now it just feels like this whole connection has stalled, okay? Like it hasn't, it's like they came into your life like this, like huge, like fireworks or an explosion, like something, you know, in a beautiful way, you know, just like, whoa. You know, something quite powerful that really lit up your world, and you're just like, oh, I didn't think I'd find love like this in my life or ever again. And now there is this energy of like, what is happening here? Feels like you're in, yeah, just this energy of limbo showing up here. with this connection. I feel like you've sacrificed a lot in order to kind of make this person happy as well. Like you may have even sacrificed yourself or some of your boundaries. This is just a message for some of you, not for all of you, right? That you have sacrificed some of those elements of yourself in order to kind of make this work or make them happy, or it's just like you may be becoming depleted is what I'm seeing here as well. It's making me want to cry. I feel tears coming to my eyes that you feel drained or depleted by pouring so much of yourself into this person. Like this connection isn't 50-50. Yes, there is love in this connection. Yes, maybe you both love each other, but they're not meeting you halfway. And I just feel like you're overextending yourself to the point of depletion, right? Where you've forgotten who you are, where you've strayed very far from yourself, from being grounded, from your own authenticity, from your truth, from your power, okay? Remember who you are. Spirit is saying remember who you are. It is easy to get lost in an intense connection. I see that they are obsessed with you, that they are very intense, right? That this is a very intense connection, that there is a strong magnetic pull between you, right? That there is a force here at work that feels very strong. I feel like there's a very strong spiritual lesson in this connection for both of you. Okay, let's see what else we have. Yeah, they don't know what to do about this connection. I feel like maybe you are divine counterparts. I feel like you have been in a relationship with them and yet they're kind of keeping you. It feels like this... What do I want to say? Okay, so Gemini's energy showing up here for you, first of all. What is going on here? It's like they're invested in you. They're invested in this connection. I feel like you're in a relationship with this person, or you have been in relationship with them. This connection isn't over. If you feel like, it's just like they want to keep the door open, right? This is what I'm sensing. So you're in limbo and you're just like, are we together? Are we not together? Is this a thing? Are you my person? Whatever it is. Or just like, it's over, but they're keeping the door open a little bit to reuniting with you, or to being with you, or to being... exchanging your energy, or sharing your energy, or experiencing your energy, or being in relationship. It's just like they haven't fully closed the door on this connection, right? From their higher self, they see that you are like beautiful, that you are an amazing person. And if they have put you down, that's the only reason why. It's because you shine your light so brightly. And obviously they're drawn to that like a moth to a flame. And yet they're drawn to you. And yet they feel intimidated or threatened by the way that you show up to relationships, the way that you flow love, the way that you're so open to love, all of these things, okay? So they're invested in this. There's a strong energy that they don't know what to do about this situation, which is why they're keeping you in limbo. If you're just like, I don't know what's going on with you, it's because they don't know what's going on with them, but they definitely want to keep the door open, right, to the possibility of this happening in the future, or to committing to you in the future. They want to keep the door open. They want to keep you, right? They're not just like, which is why they're not telling you one way or another, or they're not giving you closure. I feel like you are in this energy. I wanted to see like where you are at with this. Yes, you do love them. You do... you know, your heart is open to them. You see that there is a lot of possibility here, a lot of potential here, but also I just feel like you're waking up to the fact that there are other opportunities for love in your life, that you are a very loving, beautiful person who has like so much to offer, that your heart is very pure, that you love in a way that is very authentic. You're starting to connect with that aspect of yourself, if perhaps you've forgotten that part of yourself or who you are, right? And you're waking up to the fact that there are lots of opportunities for you to love in life, and you're wondering like, should I stay in this limbo? Should I wait for them, right? Or should I look for new love, right? Should I open my heart to somebody new? I feel like you're in that kind of energy sometimes, right? And it's like you're waking up to the fact that they're going to keep you on the fence forever, or they're going to be on the fence forever. And that as long as they do that, they're going to have this grasp over you, and that they're going to have your heart in their hand, right? squeezing all the love out of it, squeezing all the goodness and beautiful energy out of it forever. Well, that's how it feels sometimes. Remember, I'm just looking at a snapshot of the energy. I can only tune into kind of what's going on right now. Yeah, I feel like there's been a breakdown in this relationship. I feel like it's because this person has been playing games or has been quite immature, right? At this time, I see 1111. You may be divine counterparts, soulmates or twin flames here, but this feels like a separation, a broken relationship, okay? To do with them not committing or being immature, showing up in a way that is inconsistent. I see that here. I feel like this is not a connection that is built on a very solid foundation. Sometimes love is not enough. You also need compatibility, right? You also need to be able to be of the one mind, like see life through the same lens. You need to have similar visions for the future. And I feel like those things are not the same. This is sounding like a bit of a negative reading and you're not liking me right now. That's okay. If you're not resonating with it, if you are resonating with it, then it's something that Spirit wants to share with you so that you can reflect, so that you can be empowered, so that you can get clarity. Okay, if it's not resonating, it's not your reading. Okay, so, and if you're feeling triggered, it's only for your own empowerment. And it doesn't mean just because we get a negative message that that's all there is to this connection. It's just what Spirit wants to highlight to you right now. It's just like, do you want to look in this direction? Do you want to consider this? Do you want to ask these questions? Right? Do you want to go down this road? Do you want to check in with yourself in this way? So I want to be clear about that. So I'm seeing like a separation here. And it feels like it's because in the past, it wasn't built on the best foundation, okay? So maybe it was built on something where it was friends with benefits, or maybe it was built on something that was just meant to be like not too serious, and now feelings have developed, but it kind of hasn't developed into a full relationship or full commitment or marriage or whatever it is that you want, because the foundation was built on something else, on something that was inconsistent, on something where they were in and out of your life, okay? I feel like you got some information as well that really changed this for you, that changed the whole dynamic of this connection. That's what I'm seeing here as well. Look at this. You're just like, I am not an option. You are there. You know yourself. You know yourself, and I'm proud of you, okay? Yeah, we get the Lovers showing up here. More Gemini energy. That may resonate with you in your situation. It's pretty powerful. Soulmate, twin flame energy, those powerful spiritual lessons as a result of this connection. This definitely feels like a very intense connection. It definitely feels like it's very complicated, that the energies, the emotions are very confused at this time. But you are very discerning, and your whole vibe is just like, I am not an option, right? I am not an option. Don't treat me like an option. Right? Don't keep me in limbo. I'm not up for that. That's not what I want. It's just like, you've set your intention. You know what it is that you want. You're just like, yep, you can be my twin flame. You can be my divine counterpart. You can be the most amazing person in the world, but I am not putting up with being treated like second best. I'm just not doing it. That's my boundary. So I feel like you're just like, don't treat me like an option. That's my boundary. Just forget it. If you want me to be on... You know, if you want me to be kept, if you want to keep me on the bench, excuse me, if you want to keep me on the sidelines, if you want to keep me for just in case something better doesn't show up, then I'm not up for that, and that's your whole vibe, okay? And maybe that's something that you need to express, maybe that's something that you're remembering about yourself, maybe that's just something where you need to put your foot down, is what I'm hearing. Put your foot down, and they will respect you for that. Like, you may be afraid to set those boundaries, but this person will respect you for that. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here. This is a very intense connection. I think they've maybe been trying to pull the wool over your eyes and make you feel like it's something that it isn't. If you feel this very intensely, you are right to feel it intensely. It is a soul connection. You may have a soul contract with this person, but your whole vibe here is just like, I am not an option right now. Like, I'm the person, you know, you either choose me and you show up for me 100% in a leveled up, emotionally mature way, or else I am walking, the door is shut. Okay, I'm going no contact, I'm blocking you, it's a no. And that may be very painful because you feel it really deeply, but like, you know that you are worth more than that. Okay, your person is like in a very confused place as well, and you are just like in this place of like, or coming into this energy of total clarity. And I'm really proud of you for remembering who you are, for knowing your worth, for asserting your boundaries, for putting your foot down, for being grounded, for speaking your truth, all of those things, in despite the strong feelings that you have. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love the way that you're showing up here. You know, because they have been showing up with a bit of nonsense. With some nonsense. This looks like some nonsense. Like in the face of a love that is so powerful, that is so authentic, that is so beautiful. And what do they meet you with? They meet you with just nonsense, or messing you around, or games, or treating you like an option. No, it's not good enough. And you know it, okay? Maybe this is the pep talk that you need today. If it is, let me know in the comments. I'm sending you all my love, all my blessings, everything, okay? I've been there. Oh my goodness, you guys. I feel like there's this realization from you. I know this is supposed to be about them and their feelings, but I'm just tuning into your energy because I feel you so strongly. I feel like I really resonate with you. Like, I don't know, maybe we've got stuff in common, or we're on the same frequency or whatever. But I feel like, yeah, look at this Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy showing up here as well. I feel like you're realizing that they're just not meeting your needs, right? And or just like that they're not being fair. They're just not being fair to you by asking you to wait, or to keep you on the fence, or to keep you in this limbo, right? And until they make a definitive decision, you've got to do you. You've got to do what's right by you, because at the moment, they do feel the love for you. They do feel the deep connection, but it does scare them. It really, really freaks them out. It's very triggering. And then they're trying to push you away. And they do that by hurting you. They do that by playing games. They do that by kind of like trying to manipulate the situation. And you're just like, if you can show up for me in a way that's leveled up, then I'm here for it. I'm 100% on board. But there is this realization coming in from your energy, from your side, that you're just like, you're messing me around, you're keeping me in limbo, you're hurting me. And so I'm taking my energy back. I'm putting it back on myself where it belongs, right? I'm trusting myself. I'm trusting the universe that this is going to work out really beautifully, right? And I'm putting my attention and my focus back onto my own life while you do you, while you figure this stuff out that we're going through right now. Remember, this is just a snapshot and there is love here, right? While you figure your stuff out, I'm not going to wait for you, because I feel, you know, because you're being unfair. You're being unfair to make me wait while you figure out your own shiz, right? You're being unfair. And so I'm not waiting on you to heal your wounds, or to work your stuff out, or to get the help that you need. I'm not doing it. I'm not waiting on you. I'm not putting my life on hold for you, because I am the most important. I am magical. I am potent. I am special. I am empowered. And I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna put my focus on myself, and it's gonna make me feel really good. And I promise you, by doing that, rather than being on the fence, rather than being in limbo, rather than being kept on the bench or kept waiting, you're gonna get back into this power, this Empress or Emperor power, however you relate, and you're gonna feel empowered. You're gonna feel strong. You're gonna feel happy. You're gonna know exactly that it feels right for you, that it feels like the right thing to do. I'm emotionally unavailable, so that may be an issue for you. It's easier to block everything out right now, so I feel like this person is like pushing you away. I'd rather ignore my emotions. I see that coming from your person. This is how they're showing up for you. They're pretending like this doesn't matter, that this isn't a big deal. It is a big deal. They wouldn't need to kind of mask so much. They wouldn't need to block so much of their feeling, of their emotion, right? They over-identify with their ego as well, as what I'm hearing, rather than connecting to their spiritual side of things. You're not the same in that respect at all. Boundaries. Look at that. Assert your boundaries with this person, okay? They will respect you for it. Absolutely, 100%. I see that. It's just like you're drawing this line in the sand. You're just like, oh, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I've waited long enough. I've given you enough chances. I've shown you compassion. All of this. Devotion. This is like, what do you want to be devoted to? Yeah, the candle you burn, the flame burns for you. They have a flame that burns for you. You have a flame that burns for them. But it's just like, you've got to put your energy into what's most important. You've got to put your energy into what is most important in this situation. Let's get a message for you. They may carry this torch for you, but if they don't have the skills or they can't make the decision, right, then it's kind of no good to you. Again, it's just a snapshot though. We'll just, you know, check in next week, check in a month. Let's look at the energies again and see, you know, what's changing. I don't feel good enough for you. So yeah, I see this. Didn't we talk about this at the beginning? They want you to dim your light because you shine your light so brightly, and it makes them like question their own you know, what it is that they're doing with their life and who they are, okay? Because you have done the work, you have stepped into your power, and now they feel they've got these self-esteem issues, these self-worth issues, which keep coming to the surface. You keep coming up against them as an issue. Okay, that's everything that I've got for you in this reading today. I hope it has helped you in some way, to give you some insight, some clarity, something to reflect on. It is only ever my intention to empower people, not to hurt you in any way. I absolutely love you. I'm sending you all the love in the world and blessings. This seems like quite a complicated situation. If you want to find out more, I do recommend getting a personal reading. Psychic Source are offering Lumiere subscribers their first reading for just $1 a minute. It is an amazing deal, especially if you want a more in-depth reading, right? You want to have all your questions answered. It is the best deal out there. Like, are we twin flames? Why did we meet? What is the spiritual lesson here? What is the block? Also about time scales as well. I can't really give time scales in a general reading, so that's another beautiful thing that you get out of having someone connect to your own energy. They can give you time scales around things. So if you have more questions about this connection, then I recommend Psychic Source. All the details of that are linked in the description box. It's $1 a minute, plus they offer a satisfaction guarantee. If you're not happy with your reading for whatever reason, you can get another reading with the psychic of your choice, absolutely for free. All right. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings in your situation, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye.